Hey guys, it's April. This is your annual supporter file for February the 2nd. Happy Groundhog Day. I am using foil poster board from Cricut to make this project with, and I have cut my box out and then I have put score tape or double-sided tape, whatever you want to call it. I get this off of Amazon and from scrapbook.com. Comes in all sorts of widths. I think this is my 1/2 inch width, but you can use whatever you have. The reason I'm using that rather than glue is because we know that if we put glue on this poster board, it's going to kind of bubble up a little bit. Now, sometimes it'll go back flat, sometimes it won't. It depends on the type of glue that you use. But for this one, I'm using score tape just to make it easy and I don't have to deal with it. I have already put it on the back of all of my decorative pieces. On this piece, you've got two pieces, your little wax seal. And I just put it in the center on the wax seal part, the part that's debossed. And then I kind of added and split a piece and put it on this piece. And then I just fussy cut anything that was hanging off so it won't be sticky later. But everything else, I just put the sticky on. Now, this piece does not have the embossing on it, or the debossing, I should say. You want to save that for last. Don't put it on yet, and don't put these two pieces on. So I'm just going to set those off to the side, and we will deal with those in a moment. I'm going to move them so that my light doesn't reflect. Trying to get my lighting for you guys so that you could see, but the reflection is bad, so hopefully that works. I love this Cricut Bright 360. It is so bright, sometimes I have to turn it down. Isn't that crazy? So we have this piece here, and mine got a little bit messed up. This is the bottom of the box, thank goodness. I had a little something on my desk and it stuck to it and I couldn't get it off. So I've got this stuff stuck all over me. I'm telling you, it's sticky. So I'm just going to pull off these release liners. And the Card Maker Summit is coming up. You guys are going to be seeing some stuff on that here shortly. Hope you can join me for that. This was planned last summer and it is releasing here in February. Alright, so I have that piece, and just remember when you're working with this, guys, that you don't really have any wiggle room. So I'm just going to kind of line that up where it needs to be and pop it down. Okay, and we're going to go all the way around the box, adding everything except the wax seal and the plain envelope piece. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. If I can find my other piece. There it is. This one is debossed. Okay, and we can stick that one down. And if you don't have the debossing tool, a little tip, if you have an Explore machine, change your scoring stylus to score and let it score that for you. I have had that work. Now it may be a little bit small and a little bit tedious, but I've done it many times and it always worked out for me. So I'm going to hold that till last because I'm not sure. I think that goes on this one. Yeah, it goes here. Okay. On the bottom, it actually goes on the bottom. Because this is actually the top of the box right here once we flip it over. So I'm just pulling off all of my tabs. I'm just going to place that down. This is so cute. I got this idea. I saw these little bitty tiny wedding favors. I think it was on Pinterest. May have been Etsy, but I think it was Pinterest. could have been both. I don't know. And I was like, I think I want to do a little bit bigger box and do this. Just gonna put that one in. I just feel like this might be easier if we do it prior to folding. Maybe after. I might be messing up here, and maybe after might be better. You can also fold back your tapes if you want assistance in lining up. You can fold your tapes back like so, your release liner, so that you can get a hold of it. And then just place it down, and then you can pull that release liner away as you stick it down. Totally up to you how you want to do it, okay? But just a couple of ways, especially anybody who's new, because you do not have wiggle room when you tape. Some of them will come back off. This will not come back off. This is really high tech. Okay, and now I have these two pieces. And you'll be able to tell which one goes on which side because the inside is curved. So this one will go over here. Like so. And I should have moved that one up a little bit more. It's okay. I'll live with it. It's a really cute, quick, fun project. In there. Okay, so now we're ready to fold. Now we're going to fold on all of our scores, and I'm just going to lightly burnish, guys, very lightly, because I don't want to mark up my foil. Fold that one. Fold those tabs in. We're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. And I'm not pressing hard when I burnish. I am just reinforcing my score. And then we've got these two ends. Open it up and just fold on that score. And then this last one. All right, super easy. Now we're going to, I got some sticky there. Get rid of that. Now I'm just going to pop off all four of my tapes here. Or my release liners, I should say. I want to keep the tape part. One doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to bring this in. And we're going to line this up, and you want to do this carefully because once it sticks, it's there. And make sure you've got a nice square corner. Now we're going to bring this side in. Do the same thing, and I'm just giving it a good press right there. And I'm holding this one down so it doesn't stick while I'm placing the other side. Alright, nice and square and even. Now these two flaps go in, just like so. And then we have the top. So this is why we didn't want to do that yet. Now, if you'd rather use a ribbon and tie it, you can do that as well. I did want to get some twine. Let me pause. I'll be right back. Okay, and this is red. It isn't really pink, but I'm going to use it anyway. And it's just like a really fine ribbon type. Like almost like string. And I'm just going to get a big piece of it here. And then I'm just going to take it. And this may be hard to see on camera, but I'm just going to loop it several times. It's just easier if I cut a big piece off, and then I don't have to deal with the spool rolling around. Yeah, see, I'm liking that. It's going to be a little difficult to see on camera. I'll try to capture it on my still photos for you guys. So I'm just going to peel off the backing, not on the embossed side. This is my embossed side, just on this backing right here. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my twine where I've looped it. I'm just going to lay it in there. Maybe now it's showing up a little bit. Maybe that will help. Sometimes white reflects really bad, and sometimes it helps. So I'm just going to get a few pieces. Randomly. I'm going to tuck that tail in. I don't want that to show. I just want loops. I'm going to give it about 3 loops on each side. And then I'm going to snip that off. It's just kind of like a thread, so whatever you have. And now before you are finished, you're going to grab, we're going to use magnets again. And let's see if I can get you guys over here where you can see this. There we go. And I'm just going to pop one down right there, right on that center. I think I'm going to grab a glue dot just for some insurance. There they are. And I'm going to stick one on the magnet, and then I'm going to flip it over so that I've got that sticky, where it's going to stick. Okay? And then I'm going to grab another one and place it right on the top of that magnet. Now, here's the tricky part. We have to line up, because it is a mirrored image. We have to get this lined up. There we go. So just line it up against its backer. And hopefully you'll get yours a little bit straighter than I got mine. All right. Okay. My loop isn't like I want it, but I can live, I think. There we go. Let's see if I can get that twist out of it. It twisted up on me and it doesn't want to untwist. Okay, it's It's getting there. It's trying to relax. Maybe in a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to bring the box back over. See if I can get my focus in. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. And now we are going to drop a magnet onto the back of this piece. Okay, and we are going to put a glue dot on the back of that one so we know where we want it. And I just had those, and there they are. Okay, so we'll grab that one, and I'm going to place it on the back of that magnet. And I have 2 magnets. I thought that was awfully thick. Okay. I want to make sure we stick to the right side of the magnet. Alright. So with that stuck on, we're going to close this box and decide where I want that. I think I want it right there. Just going to let it sit, and I'm going to pull that one back and press that down. Give it a press and get that magnet stuck. Okay? And now we're going to put this piece on to cover that magnet. And grab that one. Don't do that to me. Don't want to drop it and it stick where I don't need it. So I'm just going to open my box up here, and I'm going to place that piece on. Give it a press. And now we're going to put just a tiny piece, which I had pre-cut. And this is probably bigger than what you need. Right here. I'm just going to drop that on right at the top, and I'm kind of folding it. And now I'm going to open it up and press that down. So you can't see any of the glue, and it's going to keep it closed. Okay. And mess with my threads again. There we go. How stinking cute is this? So now we got to fill it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please, please, please leave a thumbs up. Guys, if you could please leave some comments down below. Say where you're from. Some projects that you might like to do. Those kind of things. You can fold that back too. And let's help boost up and get some of the things that we want in there. That may be a few too many. You can put a little piece of tissue paper in here and then put your candies in. I just don't. I do have it, but after the move, I just can't seem to find it. But we're just going to throw some. These are the Dove chocolate hearts, milk chocolate. And then we're going to close that up. Got too many. Take that one out. Still one too many. If it's not laying flat, you want it to lay flat in there. And again, if you've got some of the shreds, or you've got some, there we go. If you got some shreds or some tissue paper, that's going to be really, really cute. Hopefully I can find mine here before I take my photos. But anyway, please leave a comment, a like, share the video, but please do not share your file. This is for your annual supporters only. If you guys want the file and you're not a supporter, please go over to Patreon. There's a link down below and join up, and you can grab this file and many, 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 many more. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Happy crafting. Happy Valentine's Day.